Hi, I'm Mr. Huber, and in this video I'm going to talk about problem 2c. f of x is x squared plus 6x minus 6. Now look, we want to complete the square because this is in general form and we don't know what the graph looks like. Well, we know it will be an original parabola because it's x squared. It's not a vertical stretch or a vertical shrink. So let's do this. X squared plus 6x plus 3 squared minus 3 squared minus 6. Why is that? Because x plus a squared is x squared plus 2ax plus a squared. So this number in front of the x will be twice the number that we're going to square back here. So 6 is twice the number that we're going to square back here. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and we have to square that. So f of x is now, because this will be the perfect square, x plus 3 squared minus 3 squared, which is 9, minus 6. So f of x is now x plus 3 squared minus 15. So now we know quite a few things. We know the y-intercept is at 0, minus 6. The vertex is at minus 3, 15. Minus 15, sorry, minus 15. So you could draw it like this and say minus 3 lives here, minus 15 is maybe here. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a qualitative sketch. Minus 3. And we know minus 6 is going to be the y-intercept at minus 6. Well, if you wanted, you could reflect this over here. So, in order to draw the parabola, here we go. So this is your vertex at minus 3, minus 15. Now, well, although the exercise doesn't ask for it, we could work out the zeros. Well, we know from the drawing, we're very sure, we're 100% sure that one zero will be positive and the other zero will be negative. So let's do it. X plus 3 squared minus 15 is equal to 0. Well, what does that mean? It means f of x is equal to 0. For which x do we have a y value that is 0? Let's do this. X plus 3 squared is equal to 15. Now we take the square root. X plus 3 is plus minus the square root of 15. And then x is minus 3 plus minus the square root of 15. So let's type this into our calculator. We'll get two solutions. Well, minus 3, first was a plus square root of 15. Here we go. 0.87. 0.87 rounded to 2 decimals. And then with a minus, let's put the minus here. Well, minus 6.87. Minus 6.87. So this will be at minus 6.87 and this will be at 0.87. See? We could have done this if we had wanted. Well, in this exercise here, the only question we had to solve was to draw the graph by rewriting the general form in vertex form. This is what we did. And you can see the vertex form is very useful because you can, in fact, more or less read the graph of the function. You know right away it will be translated to the left by 3 units and 15 down. Something you can't see here. The good thing here is you know what the y-intercept is. It's at minus 6. But if you didn't have this function, you could still work it out and just plug in 0. Well, this would be 9 then. Minus 15 is minus 6, so it's easy to work out. But well, if you have this function, you don't have to work it out. You know the last number will be your y-intercept. Hope it wasn't too difficult. See you on the next one.